this is Halloween night, just before darkness. Figured I'd get some video footage. Not a lot of action, and normally around this time last year, we got a lot of people out. Just had a couple of takers a moment ago, but I'm a little disappointed with the turnout, despite the fact that it's a clear, still night, no rain. This is my first sign. It basically explains the rules. This is my next sign, and this basically just warns people that if they're going to go back over there, that's where my scares are. And I got something new this year, and that's this door knocker guy. And watch what happens when you push the button. Yeah, he gets you. Of course, the star attraction is Vlen the Magic Mirror. And he is back. And I got a new version of him right now. Yeah, and that's my disco light up there. When it gets a little darker, I'm going to be doing some jokes and a little bit more entertainment along with giving the candy away. Around the corner, we have the jumping spider. Oh boy, it's getting already that dark that he's not reacting. That means it's time to put the light on. I'm going to go back here. This is the sign for the spider.
Matthew, that's not the magic word. Get away. You've been there already.
What's the candy? Only one candy for me.
Oh, it's got to last tonight.
Yes, it has to last. Okay, trick or treat, give me three.
Please line up behind that big crack in the
Wait, give me three candies. You only can have one.
Hey, Ryan.
Let me roll one for my brother and for my
Everyone
friend.
line up behind the crack, please. Everyone that's new.
Okay. Come on, Jace. Everyone that's new. We're not new.
First crack. Be right up under the mirror. I can't see you too well.
I love you. Knows you like that.
Okay. You want a photo with me? Would you like a piece of candy? What's the magic word? There you go.
Nice. Thank you.
Next. You're welcome.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, be careful of the loose stones over there, too.
Look.
Next.
Yes. Mommy. So yes. Yes. Wait.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
what
is that door? Daddy, that door.
Have a happy Halloween.
Thank you.
Would you like to hear a joke? No, don't play. Okay, it's Halloween night. And, I had some pretty good spurt just before. Because initially it got off to a slow start between 4 and 5, really not much. Then it started picking up between 5 and 6, 6 to 7 a little bit more. Now it's a little past 7 o'clock and it's kind of dying down a little bit. I think it's the cold temperature that's, shying people away. So it's dying down just a little bit now. So far the new rig inside is working out nicely, and very easy setup and take down there. And I hope next year to redo the facade, so this way that's a little easier to set up and take down. So I got my eyes in the bushes here. You probably can see them flashing. And this is new. It has a little spider that comes down and gets your finger. It's been used a lot today, and consequently I can hear the batteries are starting to run down. Got a couple signs out here. Some old favorites. Of course, we have the jumping spider, and oh boy, he's drifting a little bit. Got to push him over to the side a bit. Down there and move him up. It's from triggering all the time. He kind of moved a little bit because it's a little bit of a slope there. And that's his sign. What I was saying, the one thing I didn't do really is the disco effect. And what happened is one of my jokes that I was using says what monster likes to dance, and obviously the answer is the boogeyman. And I actually had that set up on one of the keys on the controller, which I have here. As you can see, I'm using a PlayStation controller to control everything. And one of the things what I could do on the buttons over here is when I delivered the punchline of the joke, I would push the button here. Actually, not that one. I had Ghostbusters on that one. And this one is Boogeyman. I'm your Boogeyman. And I could do that. I'm your oh, Jesus, you scared the crap out of me. So, what I was going to do with that is also I have a button that operated this light on top. And that I actually used one year on the Crete machine. And as you can see, it's a fire and ice light. And I kind of refer to it as the disco light. And that kind of works well with the song.
Hey, Daddy, later can we go in the booth thingy?
Yes, you can look in the booth later on.
I'm just taking a bunch of I took a bunch of pictures with me straight.
Disco light on. That's a shame I didn't even use it tonight.
You didn't use it once.
A couple of times, yeah, but with you guys, but not really with anyone else. Yeah, take it in, guys. This is actually the last year at this location.
That's true.
Yep.
We are doing this the last year.
Yeah.
Next year we are doing this.
And we're going to move it to our house. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is basically behind the scenes. Now, I never took a video like this before with the other setup. Let me just lower this a bit. And get some light in here. And this is what Control Central looks like for 2016. As you can see, it's a lot simpler. I reduced the computer down to a small notebook computer. I used to have a big desktop compact here. And I swapped that out for an Acer Aspire 1. And it's a little short on power, but it actually does run the Magic Mirror still. And that also handles the sound effects. Also, the big speaker, I don't know if you can really see it too much here because it's black on black, but you can see the top part of it here. The speaker here is actually a column speaker. It has 3 6.5-inch woofers, and it has a horn tweeter. And it's got a mixer built in. So, try to see if you can see that. Actually, you know, so I got a flashlight here, so now you can see the speaker better. And you can see it has a mixer built in. And also, the blue light is the Bluetooth. So I actually have my tablet here. And let me get this up. And I have the music tracks, Halloween music tracks playing. And that's been playing in a loop, about 25 songs, Halloween instrumentals, mostly from Midnight Syndicate. Plays that all night long. And it's basically all wireless, so there's no wires hooked up to this at all. And it's the beauty of Bluetooth. So basically, that whole big rig that I had in here, well, I used to have an amplifier underneath, down there. The amplifier used to be down there. There was a mixing console here. All that was replaced by this speaker, which is an Alto Trooper. And it did the job beautifully. It sounds good. And everything plugs into the one speaker, and I just had control of everything there. What's nice also about the Aspire 1, because it's a notebook computer, it has its own display. This, for the first time in doing the Magic Mirror, I actually had feedback in seeing what the mirror does. So right here you can see the view area where I look out of, and with the light off, people can't see me, but I can see them. And there's the candy bowl and the candy chute. And that's my microphone. So I sit here in this folding chair, and I sit down here like this. Alright, so I sit here, and you can see the Magic Mirror face there. And I'm still using the PS2 controller here. And basically, the buttons move the face, and also the mouth. And I have this all programmed in, and I also can control the facial expressions. And everything I do here is duplicated on the mirror frame that you see out here, which is facing the outside. And that's basically how it's done. Also, another thing new I wanted to do this year, I had this scare, which I really never used. Let me put the controller there. And it's one of those, you're supposed to put it in one of the hedges, but I figured I'd keep it behind here and use it as an alternative scare. But sadly, the turnout wasn't really that great tonight. And I really didn't use it that much. Alright, so that's it. Behind the scenes with the new rig for 2016.